Welcome back to the Whispering Pages Mysteries by Penelope Graves. Let's continue the Whispering Library with Chapter 10, What Was Thrown Away. It was Mrs. Finch, of course. Mrs. Finch discovered everything first. Frost damage, broken engagements, improperly pruned hydrangeas. And on Thursday morning, she discovered the bottle. Ellie learned this not from the police, but from the florist herself, who burst into Whispering Pages at 9:10 with the breathless energy of a woman carrying both scandal and horticultural grievance. "They've cordoned off the green," Mrs. Finch announced, removing her gloves with dramatic efficiency. "Right by the old hawthorn, and Sergeant Chen is there with that very serious expression." Ellie's pulse tightened. "Cordoned?" she repeated. "Yes, dear. Yellow tape. Quite excessive for a patch of shrubbery, if you ask me." Sam, who had been pretending to alphabetize gardening manuals, looked up sharply. "The arts green?" "Where the orchard was," Mrs. Finch said, lowering her voice instinctively on the final word. Ellie did not wait. She grabbed her coat and crossed the high street at a pace that was dignified only in retrospect. The arts green lay deceptively calm under pale morning light. The plaque gleamed. The benches were empty, except for the stretch of hedge near the far border, where yellow tape fluttered gently in the breeze. Sergeant Lily Chen stood just outside the cordon, notebook in hand, expression efficient and unamused. When she saw Ellie approach, her eyebrow lifted a fraction. "Miss Davenport," she said evenly. "You move quickly." "I live opposite," Ellie replied. "It's efficient." Sergeant Chen almost smiled. "Please remain outside the tape." Ellie complied. "What was found?" she asked. Sergeant Chen considered her for a moment, then gestured toward the hedge. Partially concealed beneath clipped hawthorn branches lay a dark glass bottle. It had rolled slightly into the soil, caught between roots. One side bore a paper label, ornate, foreign lettering in gold script. The cork was missing. Even from several feet away, Ellie could see residue clinging faintly to the glass interior. "Found by a dog walker," Sergeant Chen said. "Early morning." "Was it here long?" Ellie asked. "Hard to say," Chen replied. "It's been dry this week. No recent rainfall to indicate timing." Ellie's gaze remained fixed on the bottle. "Is it his?" she asked quietly. "We are testing it," Chen said. "But the brand matches a receipt found in Mr. Lumley's kitchen." Ellie felt the pieces settle. "Botanical cordial," she murmured. Chen glanced at her. "You seem unsurprised?" Ellie exhaled slowly. "Mr. Harrow admitted to delivering a bottle the evening Mr. Lumley died." Chen's pen paused above her notebook. "He did." "Yes." Chen studied Ellie carefully. "Inspector Thorne will be pleased you're not pretending ignorance," she said. "I find pretending exhausting." Before Chen could respond, a familiar figure crossed the green at deliberate pace. Richard Harrow. He was dressed impeccably as always. Navy coat, polished shoes, though the set of his shoulders was fractionally tighter than usual. He slowed as he approached the cordon. "What's this?" he asked, tone controlled. Sergeant Chen turned, professionalism settling around her like armor. "Routine evidence collection, Mr. Harrow." Richard's gaze flicked to the bottle. For a split second, no longer, something flickered in his eyes. Recognition. He recovered smoothly. "A shame," he said lightly. "The green is usually so pristine." Ellie watched him. "You walk this route often?" she asked. Richard turned to her with a polite smile. "I live nearby," he said. "It would be difficult not to." "Did you walk it Wednesday evening?" she asked. Sergeant Chen's eyes narrowed slightly at Ellie's directness. Richard did not hesitate this time. "Yes," he said. "After dinner." "Alone?" Chen asked evenly. Yes. And you didn't notice a bottle in the hedge? Richard's smile did not falter. I don't make a habit of inspecting shrubbery, he replied. Ellie stepped slightly closer to the tape. You delivered a cordial to Mr. Lumley, she said quietly. Did you finish it with him? Richard's gaze cooled. No, he said. He wished to savor it. Sergeant Chen made a small note. And after you left his house? Chen asked. I returned home, Richard said. Directly. Ellie's mind traced the route. Lumley's cottage lay 2 streets over. The arts green sat squarely between Lumley's home and Richard's, a convenient path. Inspector Thorne will want a formal statement regarding your movements that evening, Chen said calmly. Richard inclined his head. Of course. His eyes met Ellie's again, not warm, not hostile, calculating. You should be careful, he said softly, voice low enough that only she heard. You're very visible. Ellie held his gaze. So are you, she replied. Richard's jaw tightened almost imperceptibly. Then he turned and walked away across the green, steps measured, controlled. Ellie watched until he disappeared beyond the high street. Sergeant Chen glanced at her. You're pushing, she observed. Yes, Ellie said simply. Chen's lips twitched faintly. The lab will prioritize analysis, she said. If that bottle contains concentrated cardiac glycoside, it will, Ellie said quietly. Chen did not contradict her. Assuming it does, Chen continued, we'll need to establish chain of custody. And his timeline, Ellie said. Yes. Chen closed her notebook. Miss Davenport, she said, tone not unkind. This is now well beyond literary curiosity. Ellie looked at the bottle again. Not murder, not accident, but choice. I know, she said. As she crossed back toward her shop, she noticed something she hadn't seen before. The hedge where the bottle had been found bordered the exact spot where the orchard's central tree once stood, marked now only by a slight irregularity in the grass. Margaret Ellis had fallen somewhere near here. Now a bottle lay discarded in the same soil. Different choice, same ground. Ellie paused at the edge of the pavement and turned back. Sergeant Chen was directing officers carefully, preserving the scene. The green looked peaceful, orderly, tidy. Thanks for listening. Join me next time for Chapter 11.